Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Oh. Mr. Missy. Alright, no rush, bro. I ain't ready to take this L anyways. I just need you to lose. Like, I'm trying to make these playoffs. But see, I don't need you to win this game. I don't know if they've just. It's not looking like it based on how Dorian typed out the Week 17 post. I know, right? I hope it's good, man. I hope. Based on the beta I played, it's a good possibility, my dude. Yes. I win, I'm in. You win, Riley's in. Do what, Scott? No. You gotta lose for your boy Josh. I do not know what you're talking about. That was a fair win. I was hoping you forgot. Fuck. Oh. I really gotta get this dub. Fuck.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm honestly surprised I'm not already out. If I would have just taken an L against Dorian and thought, fuck it, I'll win some of these fair sims, never have been in this position. I'm glad I played Dorian.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hopefully Jalen doesn't play. Fuck that motherfucker.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Up against Jalen.
Here's second and 8. Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Bro, come on,
incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yep.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Take that L for me. Nah, I'm fucking with you. He wants the winning record. He said he got to show out for his boy Riley. Yeah? He said you about to fuck you up.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Joseph stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack,
he said he ain't
guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Oh, my gun shipped again today.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line.
Why did that count as a pass?
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
That's weird.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. That's complete to Hines out of the 5. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Easy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6.
They'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Scott.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
You're not giving Josh Allen time to get back there and say hi to Fromm. He just wants to say hi and shake his hand. Violently.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oimbowe, Oimbowe,
the last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Not this, man.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
Ain't nothing elite about your line, Scott.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's get it.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16.
Oh, shit.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously, the players and coaches. There's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs.
It always does because they have no direct competition.
And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now.
Because if the game's good for
one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And didn't happen on that play.
McCaffrey like that. Don't you work at 10?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And 9 now. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep.
What?
And he'll get this
what did Gallup just do there?
Not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Mike, 44. Man, I got you.
On second down, McCaffrey only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Can't be having this double
here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
He said I didn't know who the fuck I'm playing.
Play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, no!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He wouldn't throw the ball,
Trey Flowers, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Is that what he put in group?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I agree.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called,
they need better dynamic.
That's going to break big and go the distance.
I'm so
when you get a
tired
nice
of
game
the
like
same
that,
shit
you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now.
God, I'm
because
just glad Chris Collins
the defense back on its heels.
shit no more.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He'll look to throw. He'll check this down to Hines.
God damn it.
And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Come on, UPS, pick my fucking rifle up.
Ready? 8-3. 8-3.
Oh, he's a
2-18. Jump.
ass to listen to.
Shit. Check safety.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Give me that ball, Scott. Because your boy had the ball and I wanted the ball. If you pump me the ball, I ain't got to hit you that hard. I know, right? So I'll tell you what. You go ahead and pump me the ball.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
What do you think they do if one game me and you just punted the ball
for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
That should probably be worth it, in my opinion. I mean, there's not a rule saying we can't punt on first down.
Steps and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Then the Jags grab it. He was back there for... You got to get rid of the football there.
I mean, the amount of time he had was probably double what you normally have.
He picked it up.
And he didn't find anyone, so you're exactly right. He's got to get rid of it. But the next question I would have is, what were the receivers doing? In that amount of time, someone's got to find
pretty sure I just got hosed,
Scott. Normal time, 3.5 seconds to get rid of it.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, and they really doubled that. That's not supposed to happen where he still has the football, and he ends up losing it.
Scott said it's not August yet. It's not entanglement season.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Got it open man. That's Campbell.
It.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
I still can't believe
sudden
that
change, get out there, stop the offense.
It.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
I agree. And Joe just said, I wonder if Jaco still wants that Jada.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Scott said probably not.
Now a carry for Mack. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Will looked fucking defeated.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wow.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Defense.
Now it's Hines. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And the return will stop right around the 25.
It don't show me your route tree, remember?
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football
threw that
before
shit like
they've
it was supposed to
intercepted
be
it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the
route.
task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Jesus.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Goddamn.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Second and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I thought he did,
so he
too.
can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. The open man is shot. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Let's go.
A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. This quarterback now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. This is McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
I thought I did.
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I don't think it would have mattered if I did there. My dude's arms couldn't close.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Colts are going to take over.
Yeah, I saw you
deep in their own territory.
Forward. Like you should have held it forward and just kept him running. Oh, what? Well, I thought you let go of the stick once you moved him forward. Man, people do weird shit. Don't what the hell, me boy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Yes.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. Let's go, defense. Check, check. Lucky.
It's that free safety back there.
Kill. Roll out.
I picked him off because his name was Duckworth.
On second down.
Yeah, his last name's Duckworth.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Boop. You gotta remember, remember, I got a good D-line, Scott. You're not going to win every battle. He's been holding my DTs the whole game. No.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Yeah, Scott said we're going to get a draw. We're going to let the Madden gods decide.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
I think I would still get in because I'd have half of them
the 25. That's good for an Indianapolis
or no
first
way.
down on a gain of 10.
I would get out because I wouldn't be tied with Riley.
To see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL
don't
is
we have the same
nowadays,
record?
we hardly ever see anyone really run.
I got to win to have the
short
same
yardage,
record.
So they're going to throw
Yeah,
the
if we
football
tie,
more
I
times
still
than not.
miss out.
That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Because No.
This quarterback now nearly
don't
perfect. 9
let
of
Scott
10 in this
Storm.
first half. It's 1st and 10.
Let's talk the ball. Let's see what happens.
22 jet bomber. Hey, orbit.
At least you ain't swerving like John Law. Motherfucker picked it on me and fucking swerved around fucking defenders.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Wouldn't surprise me if it was Law, the Falcons. He played just as cheesy as his son does. Kendall says it. Joe says it.
This quarterback now.
I'm saying it because I finally experienced it.
3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Into the game with him, it smell like fucking chatter. I mean, that's fair enough, I guess. That seems like something he'd say.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
It's either Riley or Walters, probably.
2nd and 1. Flushed out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
I knocked you back. Wait, Scott, if I'm running to the sideline, how do I knock you back in? Oh. I saw that.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout.
Worth the shot.
As it comes in the waning moments
worth
of
the
quarter
shot,
number 2.
Scott. Hey,
so with
you
1
just still
second
salty,
left in the
okay,
half,
that you
on
missed
is
a
the field
legitimately
goal
asked field goal.
From the right hash. It's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good.
How mad
would
you have been if you lost on an asked field goal?
And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
Joe said he
so
wouldn't
we've reached
be in the
halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports.
Yeah, he kicked it to the left and it missed to the right.
2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us.
Yeah, that's how our first game ended this season.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Penis. Nani? All right, Scott, I need to pick 6
ready
here.
to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about
I'll
one of
kick
my
a
favorite
field goal.
subjects. Tendency breakers,
See?
or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done.
Oh, my
They're going to
God.
make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
Bro, fucking Hines ass ate
adjustment
or
to the
Allen's
adjustment.
ass ate dirt.
Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So now then, the big play has them all the way
that's
inside
a
the
Uzier.
30 now, 1st and 10.
Uzier space.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
No, it's a
down.
different running back.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy
That's
like
Marlon
him,
Mack.
you and I
Hines
both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat
just
sheet
in
as
time
well.
for the offs. What if he gets hurt? Play 1.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
There, pinched him. I did.
They keep it on the ground. Back again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Scott, I need
That's
you
good for an
to
Indianapolis
give me
first
the
down
ball.
on a gain of 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Injured, remember? It ain't popped back up yet. He's still getting
But
diagnosed.
finally, a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, it's Mack. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away.
I need you to chill.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly narrow pickup.
Shit!
No gain on the
Dislocated
play that
elbow.
time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Until I hurt him.
On 2nd down now, Irving.
God
He's into
damn
the
it.
end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, why fuck me? That was not a buddy.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their
How is that a
hole
buddy
now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Joe,
As you mentioned,
was our
they're
trade
down
a
little
buddy
bit bigger,
deal?
but no time for discouragement.
Swift.
Just got to get back to it,
See,
right?
even Joe
Put your
says it
shoulder
wasn't
against
a
the
buddy
boulder and
trade.
start pushing and try and get back to where you were to
Yeah,
start the
because
half.
Scott was wanting even the Aussies like, nah, I think I'll keep him. I got a
Down
second
from
round
Colts
pick.
territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First downs have not come easy.
And the only reason he
Runs
went
like
after
this
Swift
throughout
was
this
because
game.
Drake walked, and
Absolutely
I
not.
promised
He
him to
finally
him if
felt
Drake
like, whoa,
walked.
a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Yeah, I was talking to Joe a season or two ago about him before I even signed Caffey.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball
he
that
should
is
have
thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that
ball
becomes
shouldn't have
man
came
on
out.
man, and you got to trust
yourself.
yourself.
There was no contact
and go
for it
up
to
in
come
that
out.
moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just
look at all those diving bodies.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another
make it look like
pass.
we tried. Hit each other so we can blame each other.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end. This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
It'd be great if my guy fucking went for the ball.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout in every player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the
Ramsey
year.
just got hurt.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I don't know.
And it's a unit last
possessions.
drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends.
Hey, in real life, he would have missed the game for that.
Get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Oh, can't risk him breaking that bruised forearm. Nope. No, sir. Shh. Don't question it. Just let it happen.
Let's go. 50, plant. 55. Bandit. Bandit. Kill.
Flip-flop. Dump.
Now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen with Mack. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I need to make the playoffs.
For Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football.
I tell you what, Joe will come babysit your kids for a weekend.
A really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You and the wife get away for a weekend.
They'll run on 1st down. Mack. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If he let me make the playoffs, you can come babysit his kids for a weekend for him and the wife to get away. He goes, no, that ain't happening because I ain't going to hear my kids say happy birthday, Red.
You're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready?
Hey, yeah, we'll let Riley babysit him so they can run around screaming sex.
Here I come again. Mike, 55.
Scott said that's better. It is.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on
It's
to
the
that
happy
one.
birthday thing, Joe.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another
maybe it's because you haven't sung happy birthday to him.
Difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Scott said, I don't think that's why.
Back to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field.
Nope.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that.
You notice how mine don't
Knocked
either.
it away and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Bro.
Now this is fielded in the
Why did I
end
pull
zone.
that out? Ooh. I should have let it bounce.
Good blocking there.
Or I
Nearly
should have
sprung
needed
him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over
Hey, do you know if
with a
catch
new
one?
set of downs.
He does not know if catch one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Getting interference.
Lined up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Zeke.
Let's check in with our referee.
Do what? Playoffs on the line, brother. Oh, damn. I just had 2 comments ping up. That was PI? They impeded his ability to come back into the route.
Time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
I don't know.
McCaffrey following
Scott,
the penalty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big
I
play.
normally
This
don't
time
accept
they'll
shit
lose
like
one
that.
or two.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line. Let's go now. 18 gator. You got it, son. Let's 3.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete.
Mother.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Because that should have been caught
So
by
that's
me.
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
You won't tell me
Maybe
why
we should
a
look
man
at the
with 90s
defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got
2
them
inches off the
frustrated right
ground.
now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline
It's
is,
in the
guys,
game.
give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
This feels like the longest 3rd quarter in the world. Nah, don't be chewing the clock out, bitch.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
But you see, if you put 3 plus 1, that's a 4. So that means you need to punt it. That's how the math
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mack. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there and also a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by
I'm glad
Hopkins.
for
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
1st down, Indianapolis.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Why do you hate me, Scott?
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a run with Mack. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring it down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
I blame Florida.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Mack. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Like I said, I blame Florida because those motherfuckers aren't doing anything to stop it.
He's going to go
They're just out there
down.
balling
They get
out,
Troy
man.
back at the 40. Josh Allen in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow,
said,
what a season. The Colts send out their punter.
Josh
They'll come
Allen.
on to kick this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder,
right,
what do
Scott,
punters
tell me
do
what
during the
receiver
course
you
of
want me to
practice
throw
each
it
and
to.
every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interception.
Unfortunately, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. He's got it up to the 15, showed off some fancy footwork there on the play. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Yep. I hate when I juke right into a tackle, though. That shit hurted.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 8 yards there and a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
I'm running a play that's got a route with Chark doing an in
This
route.
quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup.
Throwing the Chark.
It's a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
No. Chark ran the in route, but I threw to Gallup on an out route. Oh, that kid had – did that kid just tell you to piss off?
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
He been
drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Nope.
Look
they did not. He wants to know if the Vikings drafted
only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost
apparently
on
my
the
guy
spot.
on the left side of the field
run
burnt
extra
his
plays,
fucking roster,
harder to
and I
move
didn't
it.
even see it.
It's our time.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Like,
all right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And
you were supposed to
break
go up
away.
a whole
They
other
stop him
yard,
a few yards
bitch.
shy. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a
man,
turnover
the fucking route on my
on
screen didn't
downs.
show him cutting back till he was like right at the line or past it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mack. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The Colts on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
They're going to look to throw. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton.
We'll take that.
The ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
At least your daughter cares.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Scott's daughter went, Daddy, keep trying. Don't give up.
Not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Joe was like, does she not know he's winning?
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every
Scott,
3rd down,
Joe
like
said,
we
tell her
saw
happy
there,
birthday.
magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup.
Nope.
What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got
He
to
said you don't tell a
maximize time
3-year-old
and conserve as
that.
much
He
as
ain't
possible.
opening it up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Bro, you know how fucked up that. We need to do that
So
to
it's
Vet when
Jaguar
Devon's
football here
about
as we
2.
welcome you back. And let's see what they've
Mommy,
come
why
up
I
with
don't have
offensively
birthday
after
cake?
having time to talk it over. They'll set up a throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This
what
just
else
looks
can
like,
I do
hey,
at
throw
this
it down
point,
there,
bro?
Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the
gotta
NFL,
try and get this
that's a
dub
spot
somehow.
foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing.
What you got to do is you got to give me the ball back to see if I can
And now
drive.
things get a bit more interesting.
You give me the ball back right away, and I'll just kick a field goal.
He'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Are we allowed to change those, though? I thought we weren't allowed to change those. Oh, okay. He set his ball handle into conservative. Oh. Hell, dude, we've had some weird-ass rules this Madden.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down.
Don't sell the game now.
Timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They'll run it. It's Mack. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll go again here with Mack. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
You ready? High 7.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
God damn
They
it.
worked this well upfield across the 45.
Keep throwing that ball. Don't you dare run this clock
Jaguars
out.
now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I ain't got no
Not
timeouts.
totally
It don't
home
matter
free
now.
yet, but it's looking good.
You turn it over, I promise I'll kick a field goal.
They'll run on first down. Mack. And another tackle broken. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Haywood.
They go right back to Mack. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Throw that ball up.
He's still rumbling,
Pump me that ball
still
back.
looking fresh in this one despite the
I ain't
heavy
calling
workload.
shit. My
But
ass
you and I
about to go
both
to
know,
bed.
well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, lock it. Shoot.
On first down, it's Mack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it.